I'm smiling because this is one of the best news we have received in a while. I mean, literally this year, I would say this is one of the best news that I have received in the stock market, that Tesla is planning to split the stock. So Tesla's account or Twitter account, official Twitter account, tweeted this morning that they are going to be asking shareholders for the stock split. And I think all shareholders, including myself and many others, I actually texted some of my friends in the morning. I was like, did you see the Tesla news? Because we all collected as a pool back in 2015, 2016, and we started to look at Tesla and we bought some shares. So we have been together in this whole roller coaster all this time. And I texted them in the morning at like 6 o'clock and they all were like, yeah, I just heard the news, or around 6:30, and everybody was so excited and everybody was up and ready to go early because on this news. So I think, and I will share this news with you guys, and I think there are a few things to look at on this news and what effect it's going to have on Tesla stock. So this is the news that we received right here, that Tesla rose in early trading after the car maker said it plans to seek shareholder approval for a move that would enable stock split. So there are multiple things happening over here. Yep, you can see. Okay, so first of all, the stock is going to split, as we know, and it split back in August of 2020. And we know what happened when they announced the stock split at that time for 5-1. The stock nearly doubled since then. So stock 5-1 split, if you calculate now, it has doubled. Now, another thing that's going to happen with this split is that this is what they say, that the company said in a tweet early Monday morning that will ask shareholders to vote for this at this year's annual meeting on whether to authorize additional shares. In a follow-up filing, Tesla said amending its certificate of incorporation to increase its amount of common shares will enable a split in the form of stock dividend. This is the key right here. Tesla is now, or basically in the future, will be considering paying a dividend on its stock. Now, there are two things that we can look at. So when a company pays dividend, people say that the company has grown or gotten out of the growth phase. They have so much money now, they don't know what to do with the capital. And they can do two things. Either they can do the share buyback or they can offer dividend to the people. Apple has been paying dividend for a long time. Now, Apple hasn't stopped growing. So I don't believe that when a company pays dividend, it has stopped growing or there is no growth left in the company. I feel paying dividend is an amazing way to reward the shareholders. And also, once a company pays dividend, a lot of hedge funds have to buy the shares of the company because they want to include or they want to have a regular income for their shareholders. So I think this news is huge on multiple levels. Number one, Tesla stock is going to double from where it is right now after the split. I guarantee that much because I have seen it happen many times with many companies, including Apple, including Tesla before, and including many other companies that I have been a part of that had a stock split. And the second thing is that we are going to see a lot of hedge funds, those who were sitting on the sideline, going to adopt Tesla now because they were kind of worried about Tesla's insane price movement. They didn't want to include it, but now they will because they are paying dividend, and they will, some of them will have to because that's a part of their thing, that if a stock is paying, S&P stock is paying dividend, they have to include it in their portfolio. So that's another very exciting news. And the other thing that Tesla is doing is they're asking shareholders to vote. And I think all shareholders, as I said before, regardless of how many shares they have, this is a very exciting and amazing news for them. Some of them have Tesla options. I have Tesla puts that I sold for this September for $650. Another thing is I have Tesla calls for January 2023. Now, if they do the same 5-1 split, that means my one call will turn into 5 calls. And that is going to be, again, an amazing thing looking at where Tesla is right now. Now, if we go and do this split in July, that's going to be a perfect trifecta in a way. Google, Amazon, Tesla, all splitting in July or June, July, that time frame. It's going to be huge for S&P. It's going to be huge for the stock market because these are the main drivers in a way. Apple, all the FANGs, I mean, NASDAQ really relies heavy on these stocks, and then S&P as well. So I think this is a very exciting news and very welcoming news in the times that we are in right now. Of course, nobody knows what happens with Russia, Ukraine in the coming days, but at least we have a sight, or we have a goal in sight, that come May, June, July, these stocks are going to rally like there's nobody's business once we get close to the split date, because a lot of people trade before, they take profits right after, and then after 4 to 5 days after the split, people start to get back in. So this is a very exciting time, and I was planning on releasing a video, but then this news came, so I released this video first. But in my next video, I'm talking about a share which I'm spending, or a stock which I'm almost spending $250,000 buying, and it was actually Tesla stock, which I recorded yesterday before this news. Now this makes it even more exciting for me to put my money into this stock, more money into this stock, because Tesla is my #1 holding, and I'm very, very bullish on this stock. And I know that this stock will continue to grow in the coming years, because we are just starting on that S curve. I mean, with the new factory or Giga Berlin done now, cars are coming out. And I know that Shanghai was closed for a day, or is closed for a day, and Elon Musk just tweeted that he might have COVID again. Those are all the negative news. But this positive, this one news is going to take over all the negative news. And I think we are going to see the announcement from Tesla this year about a new Gigafactory, which is going to be massive and huge for Tesla's production. So we are just starting on that S curve, and I think we are going to continue to go up in the next few years. And as I've shared with you guys a spreadsheet where I'm talking about when I would start taking profits from Tesla, not until 2026, 2027, when I will start thinking of taking profit from my Tesla stock. Until then, I'm going to continue putting money into Tesla in options, of course, in pure and simple stock. And now with the stock split news, I will consider buying some calls and more options as we get closer to the split date, because I know the run up that we are going to see is going to be massive. So I hope you liked today's video. As I said, mention in the comments and let me know what are your thoughts on Tesla stock split, and also what are you thinking? Are they going to be doing 20-1, 5-1, or 2-1? We don't know what split they're talking about. So mention in the comments. I haven't seen the regulatory filing, so I really don't know that part of the details, but I'm going to check it out. So let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and where do you see Tesla finish in 2022 by December. As I said, my goal is about 1,500 to 1,800, but let's see what you guys think. Thank you so much for joining me. It's an exciting day for Tesla stockholders. I'm really excited to start this wonderful week on this news, and let's see how the stock market plays. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.